Hey guys, welcome to the 94th edition of the Animated Girls Profile Confidential, and we are looking at a character also from the Eric W. Schwartz world of animated and comic book characters. In fact, she was one of the first, if not the first, to be animated into a short, and she's had several shorts after that. And that's why she qualifies for this category. We're talking about Amy the Squirrel. And Amy, you look at the hairdo and everything, you look at the design overall, and yeah, pretty much you could say she looks like she looks a little like Minerva Mink, or her design was inspired by Minerva Mink. And you might be right, you might be correct, just by looking at it. But that the fact that her design was inspired by it. Again, looking at the hairdo, looking at the way she's designed from hair to toe. Yeah, she's pretty much Minerva Mink if she was a squirrel. And in the first cartoon that Eric puts her in to help promote Amiga computers and what they can do, basically it's called A Walk in the Park, and pretty much she gets the same reactions that Minerva gets almost all the time by male characters, just like wild Tex Avery like actions and everything. And in the end, basically she because of the way she is, the moment she clocks into work and puts on her outfit and everything, her nurse outfit, her receptionist nurse outfit, you got a whole lobby full of patients, there, all because of her just walking to work with nothing but her shorts on and her listening to her headphones, her listening to her Walkman through her headphones on the way there. So, yeah, Amy really brought a lot of attention to herself. And the joke she puts, and basically what she says at the end is kind of looked at as a joke, because she kind of asks, why is my shift always the busiest? And basically, you kind of get the joke right there when she asks that question, because, gee, I wonder why. Are you oblivious to the fact that when you walk down the path that you do, the way you do, that you're going to get a lot of males, maybe females, staring at you like, oh my goodness, the dream come true? I mean, seriously. It's like if a man or a woman, if not both, together walked out in broad daylight, naked as jaybirds, not caring, what people think, not thinking it's a big deal. And of course, by doing so, you're going to get a lot of eyes focused on you, like, what the heck? I mean, again, imagine if in real life, and I'm sure this has happened many times, you have a male and a female, maybe a couple decide, I'm just going to walk out wearing shorts, or I'm just going to walk out wearing our undies, and nothing's going to bother us, hand in hand, just walking around, not realizing they're going to gain a lot of attention, eyes just peeping up at them and all that. Well, that's basically what happens with Amy in A Walk in the Park. Now, she's had several shorts before and after this as well, and they're really good. They're actually pretty funny. They have a bit of continuity to them, at first, like the first two, and first two or three, they have a bit of continuity, and then and then I think Walk in the Park is like one of the ones that doesn't have too much continuity. It's its own thing. And then afterwards, you get to see her in little comic strip shorts and all that. And then she becomes an integral player, supporting character, if you will, in Sabrina Online. She basically becomes the best friend of Sabrina. And because they're best friends, she and Sabrina share a rent together. They share a roof over their heads. And then she ends up meeting this character that we see in the later shorts that is named Tom. And they become a couple. They become husband and wife. They have a kid. It gets a little crowded, but there's still plenty of room for them to live together with no problem whatsoever. And the rest is history until Sabrina ends up moving out and moving in with RC, her boyfriend and soon-to-be husband. And that's when they realize, oh crap, now we got to go out and really get some jobs. I mean, because they're relying on, Sabrina's paycheck and everything, and it's like, oh, Sabrina will help us out. We can help here and there financially, but it's like they're mostly relying on Sabrina. But when Sabrina moves out, it's like that's when reality hits them that they got to get jobs that are substantial enough to support them, and support them with paying bills and paying rent and all that. So, yeah, it's a good. So for Amy, basically, she has great character growth in the Sabrina comic. Going from someone that relies on sharing rent with Sabrina to depending more so on Sabrina because she's got this high-paying, fabulous job at an adult studio, if you will. And then after that, realizing, being a mom and everything, she has to now start taking a lot more responsibility. Her and her husband can't get as wild as they used to unless they get like a bit of a vacation or a break, which they do get like once or twice in the series. But then, reality, like I said, hits them when they realize, okay, they got to start working. They got to get jobs on their own now that they're not going to have that major income that comes in courtesy of Sabrina. But overall, it's great character development from beginning to end with her in the Sabrina comic. And I can't say any more than that. But besides the fact that if you want to see why she qualifies for being in this category, check out Amy the Squirrel on YouTube, and you'll see the several shorts that she's in, from A Walk in the Park to the ones before that and afterwards. You'll see exactly why she's qualified for this countdown, for this series. And again, yes, like I said at the beginning, her design is very much inspired by that of Minerva Mink of Animaniacs. So, really though, guys, that's all I can say on Amy the Squirrel, one of Eric W. Schwartz's other characters that he created. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear what each and every one of you have to say on it. And I will talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care.